Three. And welcome to the chopping block. I'm Keith Gibbons here with Shady Vito.
I'm getting chopped.
I'm sitting in for Mike Moore, who has not been able to make it out. Um, yeah, so I figured we'd bring Shady Vito out here and
I love to
see what
talk.
he's going up to.
Nothing. It seems like,
Nothing.
like the rest of
Great.
the world. We're doing nothing. Stuck in the damn house.
Yeah.
I can't even work because I'm on workman's comp, so I can't do any work. So I
Yeah.
just been making sheaths and making baits. Just
Making baits.
just time flies or making bass lures.
Yeah. I've seen you have some pretty crazy prints on the sheaths now, so that's the new thing. Everybody's into these
Yeah.
custom designs too. It's not just a leather sheath or a
Well,
Kydex sheath.
I was
It's
ordering from a guy, and he was printing them out for me, and it was a lot of restrictions to what he can do. So I didn't understand how he was doing it. I had no clue.
right.
So I looked into it and I figured out how to do it.
Uh huh.
And I was like, I could do this myself. I don't. I'm always. That's why I do everything.
Yeah.
I try
Reverse
everything.
engineer
I'm
something
like,
and
I could do this myself.
yeah.
So I decided to buy. I saved all the. No, I saved my sheath money up to buy more equipment so I can make better sheaths.
Right.
So
Improve the game.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I bought everything I needed to print my own Kydex. I'm pretty anal. I like to have everything as perfect as I can get it.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I think mine's are coming out better than his were. But his were basic. I could only send him a couple photos.
Right.
Well, because I know how to use Adobe, I can actually put the outline of the sheath on the screen
Yeah.
and then design something specific.
So you have more control over the
Right.
design.
Yeah, and then
And
print
if
it
it's
out.
messed up, you can quickly go back and redo it. Not have to wait
Exactly.
for all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
So
sense.
it seems like it would be more expensive to do because I had to buy more equipment and ink and you got to buy
Yeah.
paper and but he was
When
charging
when
me
you're taking the middleman out,
right.
you're making up that
Yeah,
difference there.
so it's still less per sheath than what he was charging me.
Right.
So I'm still not making any profit on these things, but
Yeah.
yeah,
It takes up time though, keeping you busy.
yeah, it's a hobby that's turning into not a I don't want to call it a business because I don't have a store.
Yeah.
I don't have a website. It's a hobby I enjoy doing, and
Yeah.
I like people's reactions to it.
Yeah.
That's why I do it. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. Yeah, and like I did little Ella's. I threw against her,
Mm-hmm.
and her mom was telling me she likes animals. So I made one side farm animals and the other side
Oh, I did
adult
see
art.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cool. The photographs are coming out really good. I'm getting better at it. So
Yeah.
the better I get at it, the better they're going to come out. Figuring out
You
what
mean like less
background.
pixelation and all? Over?
Yeah, the higher the resolution, the better.
Yeah.
So I'm learning how to convert some images to make them better. It just takes more time. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like right now, I have the time because I'm not working. When I go back to work, it's gonna be harder.
Yeah.
That's why I'll come out and say, hey, look, here's some designs I came up with, and I'll just throw them out there.
Yeah.
See what people think. Like the Hogwarts.
Yep.
I just come up. I found some images online I liked. I changed them around a little bit, throw them together, see what people like.
Yeah.
Star Wars, the Hogwarts, and people love that stuff.
Yeah.
I do. So
Well, if you do, then everyone should.
well, we're all nerds. I mean,
Yeah.
really, 90%.
Speaking of nerds, I heard you were doing a collaboration with John Bradley.
Oh yeah, he's a nerd. Good segue. Yeah, we're gonna do a half Kydex, half leather sheath.
It's interesting.
So one side is gonna be the solid Kydex, and then I'm gonna bring it over to him, and he's gonna make the other side the latex.
Uh,
And we think it's gonna look really cool. So I can't wait to get.
how
that
was
done.
it held together? Was it
Rivets,
glue?
same thing. Rivets.
Rivets?
We'll
Okay.
probably still use some glue. You can use
Oh yeah, you use rivets to hold. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So he's got to put a piece of leather in the middle. So you got Kydex, a piece of leather, and then leather again.
Right.
So when the blade hits, it's hitting that middle leather. Leather doesn't
The
break.
metal leather.
Yeah, I know. I don't. Me neither speak good. So yeah, probably put some glue on there.
Yeah.
Rivets to hold them together. What's nice is because he's using the leather, he can make flaps with snaps.
Mm-hmm.
Where I can't do that with Kydex because even though I can bend it, once it's bent, it cools off. It's hard as a rock.
Right. Right.
So with the leather, he can put snaps on it, and it's gonna come out really cool. If it comes out half as decent as the drawings, we're gonna kick ass with it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the laser engravers and all that stuff. I saw it over at Witt's house. Oh my God, the
Yeah.
lasers are that's
It's dynamite,
Crazy
ain't it?
stuff. That's crazy stuff.
And he's anal too. Like so, I know like if I hand it off to him, he's gonna make it nice.
Yeah, yeah.
And if I'm not handing off to somebody, he's gonna put my name's half on it, and his side's gonna look like shit. My side's gonna look decent. So I know John's not gonna do that. You know
right,
what I mean?
exactly.
If anything, he'll critique what I did.
Yeah, exactly.
Which helps.
Can you cut Kydex with a laser, I wonder?
He could engrave it and cut it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's done it. Yeah.
Okay.
I actually
That's
gave him.
interesting.
I gave him. I have one. You watched Mandalorian. They have the Beskar steel. I gave him one. It's printed like the Beskar steel, and I cut it out. And then he's putting the Empire emblem on it, just like the stamp in the
Yeah.
in the show. And that's going to be my sheath.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
It'll get done eventually.
Yeah. So you're also making some fishing lures too. I've seen you posting online.
Yeah, I got old tools sitting there, and I had fir wood I bought for targets a while ago, and I had the end pieces.
Okay.
I was like, I got some wood. So I'm gonna try to make these myself. Screw it. 'Cause I've been watching on YouTube and all. I got all the tools, so I decided I was gonna use the crap I got laying around in the garage.
Yeah.
And the first one I made, it was a popper, worked incredible. But
Yeah.
as I was testing it, the wind blew it over and it hit a fence on a dam, and I
Just
lost
your
it.
luck.
Didn't get to catch a fish with it. So I remade
You didn't get your
that.
fish, but you caught a fence.
I
It's
caught
a
a
good,
fence, yeah.
good fence getter.
I was like, oh my god, that's just my luck. So yeah, I remade that, and then I made another one, but it swam a little sideways, so I got to figure that out. Yeah, it's a learn process.
Yeah.
That's the fun.
What does
of
it have to do with like the fins and how they're mounted? If it's just
It's-
slightly
it's
off,
the lip and the weight. So you get a lure, you cut the bottom of it, you drill a hole in the bottom, you drip lead in there. So I'm just using like an old,
Where do you get lead?
just old weights.
Oh
I
yeah,
get old
I guess
fishing
that's
weight.
true. Yeah.
Heat it up with a torch, and it drips in there.
Mhm.
And then you sand it down. You fill it with some epoxy, so the weight keeps the belly down.
Gotcha.
So the last one I made was a lipless crankbait. So the problem I had was it's too light, and I threw it in the water and it's sitting like this because of the lead. But when you pull it, it goes like this, so it's not heavy enough. So I need to sink. So I just remade it. So it's just once I figure it out.
Interesting learning
some time.
process, right?
Yeah, it's fun, something to do. I always tied flies, so
Yeah.
I said I'll try this now too. 'Cause I fish both. I fly fish mostly, but I have in my truck now. I got 7 fishing rods I carry,
Yeah.
and I just stop and fish sometimes.
I only do the fly. I have this, a crank. I just never use it.
Yeah, you're supposed
I
to
never
help-
get out even fly fish. I mean,
I
how
know
many
you're
times?
supposed to help me roll cast because I can't roll cast. For
Oh
crap.
yeah, I
10 years of
can
fly
roll cast.
fishing, I still can't roll cast.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Do you even try? It's not that
Yeah,
hard.
I know. I don't know what I do wrong. I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong.
I don't know that I could correct it for you. We have to go try it one day. I still got to get my fishing license. I log into the site and it tells me this user already has an account or something like that. I'm like, I know I have an account. Well, how do I get to the next step? I don't know.
It's Jersey.
Yeah, it's Jersey, exactly. It's no different than the
government.
unemployment
None-
system. It's
Right.
no different than anything else that the
The
government does.
the government can't run a battery. It's unbelievable.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
So, I don't know. During this whole thing, what are you missing the most? It sounds like you're doing a lot of stuff that you.
Yeah, but I'm by myself.
Yeah,
I'm isolated
true.
in a garage by myself. No, I'm a homebody. I don't really go out much. I come home from work. I do some shit around the house. I spend some time with the family. But the 3 days a week I'm here is my getaway time. And I come here, and even if I'm like in a bad mood and I'm sitting here by myself, I like being around people and catching up with everybody, what they're doing, hearing about their kids, and
Yeah.
it's fun. Cheering everybody on. Yeah, you miss all that. Good place.
Oh yeah.
The positive
Definitely.
energy, like there might be a day here where I'm throwing like crap, and then somebody comes up to me and says, "Oh man, come on, do this, do that. You'll be all right. Calm down," and that makes you feel good. You feel like somebody gives a shit.
Right.
So that helps.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
definitely.
missing. Definitely missing that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I miss
You're
that too. I miss seeing all the people and being around everyone for sure.
yeah, I'm hoping that they figure out that we don't have to be up each other's butts to be here. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody here, everybody's pretty responsible people. We can just stay 6 feet apart, cut the hugging out, and then even if we just used every other lane,
Yeah.
get something going, But I don't know. See what happens.
Yeah. We have to wait and see what the restrictions are going to be before we can even act. I mean, during here, we've been going through and cleaning like crazy. I mean, everything's going to be brand new. I mean, you can probably see in the.
Oh, the floors are
There's
ridiculously great.
Yeah, there's all kinds of cleaning supplies out here. G's been ripping the place apart, cleaning underneath of everything.
Yeah.
inside, underneath, everything. So it's gonna, those kind of cleaning things are gonna continue on, as we go, just to keep everybody safe out here. And it's busy work right now for them, but it's gonna
Right.
become part of a regular routine process that we're gonna have to implement here. We've always had, thanks to Greg, he's had the foresight always having sanitizing things,
Yeah.
wipes around, and people love those stupid wipes. They are expensive as anything, but I mean
Yeah.
it's going to be more of those things around, more precautionary
I've used them.
things for people. Yeah,
I've used them a million times. And I'm not a germaphobe.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like my hands from working all the time. My hands always got stains on them and dirt. And,
yeah,
But I use them all. I like to have germ-free hands too, like most people.
yeah,
I think that the biggest people who aren't here on a regular basis, like just coming as a group,
yeah,
they're afraid like, oh, me and people touch that axe. All right, well, we wipe the axes down.
Right.
It's not hard. We got that. We got you. Don't worry.
yeah,
I think people got to have a little faith in other people, especially business owners.
yeah. I mean,
They're
we don't
gonna
want
do the right
anybody
thing.
to be
No,
getting hurt or
or
not
worrying.
hurt but sick. Well, hurt also.
Yeah.
We are at an axe throwing place, but yeah, I mean we've installed what looks like a bulletproof, glass in front of us, having different ways of signing, waivers and things like that. So I mean, it's just taking different measures of how things are gonna,
Yeah.
be moving forward.
Yeah, because business owners want people to come to their business and enjoy themselves, not worry.
Yeah,
You don't want nothing in the back of your customer's head, so you do take all your precautions. And I think, like I'm one of the people who I think everybody should be out and about. I don't think everybody should be isolated at this point. At first, I was agreeing to it, but once we've seen it's a 99%, help,
yeah,
of rate of people getting healthy again, and the death rate really is only like it's less than half of a percentage of people.
yeah. Well, I mean
Of the
that percentage of
population.
people though, you can't discount their
I don't.
lives either.
I
so.
don't. That's what I'm saying. But people, when I started saying that, people looked at me like I'm evil and I want people to die. I don't. I just think if we all go out, but we're all responsible enough
Yeah.
to not, cough on each other and keep your hands clean and stay further away, I think we'll be fine. You got to worry about the people like Kim's got MS. So I got that in the back of my head.
Yeah.
I don't want her getting sick. I don't want to take it home with me.
Right.
So even though I like being out and about, I still try to keep a distance from people. I wear I got a mask in my pocket. I keep it in my pocket because you got to put them on when you go in the stores.
Yeah.
So I think if people were responsible, I think we could start going back to regular life at this point.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna ease into it, but.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you have? You have a tip of the day for everybody here, or tip of the week? I guess I should say, since this is a weekly.
Story.
Yeah.
I think you got to be able to reset yourself. It's not easy. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of time.
Resetting. Yeah.
And I'm still learning to do it. And I was telling Keith that my theory is, if anybody's seen the movie The Hustler, Minnesota Fats is playing Fast Eddie, and Fast Eddie's beating the crap out of him near the end, and he's getting cocky about it. Minnesota Fats goes back. He washes his hands. He washes his face. He fixes his shirt. He comes out fresh and new and runs the table. So that's always what I got in my head. When you start, you're down. Don't worry about it. Take a walk away because there's no time limit. In IATF, there's no really time limit your throws. Sit back, take a breath, get it out of your head, and worry about the one throw you got to do, one at a time. And if you got that attitude, and you can learn to do that and shut what happened out, leave it behind you, you'll do great. And it just takes time. You got to practice it. You got to recognize yourself getting.
Yeah. So what's in the past is in the past, and at any point during your match, you should be able to reset.
Yeah.
And focus
you
on
see
that
yourself
point
getting worked
forward.
up, take a step back.
If you mess that one up, reset again.
That's it. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
And then it gets easier.
Good.
That's my
Good tip. The tip is to reset.
Reset.
So, all right. With that, I guess we'll be out. Watch for the collaboration sheath. I'm sure that'll be all over social media somehow between John and Shady.
Oh, yeah.
You can see Going Clutch here. This is our friend Sean Malvy's documentary. It wasn't intended he was going to wear the shirt, but we're giving him a plug here for it anyway. It's a great documentary. It would help support Sean if you go out and rent that. I think it's on Vimeo. Is the only place you can get it, or can you get it on Amazon?
I think Amazon Video too. I think it's on Amazon Video.
Yeah, don't quote me on that, but I think you can go to. He
Just
has
do a
a
search,
social
you'll
media
find
account for Going Clutch as well. But
yeah.
anyway, with that, we will see you guys all next week, and hopefully soon after that as well, in person.
In person.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right.